Hey everybody, welcome back to DeHaven Family Farm. My name's Chris, and today we're in the shop and we're going to do a really cool, fun experiment. We have 4 different products to try out to see which one will absorb spilled oil on the concrete floor better. So let's turn you around here and we'll show you a little bit about my experiment here today. So the first product we have is called Safe T Sorb. It's kind of a clay mineral type material. You can see the bags open because this is typically what I have in the shop. So in front you can see these are 9-ounce cups. This is a 9-ounce cup of the Safe T Sorb and a 9-ounce cup of used oil. So what we're going to do for each of these is we're going to dump the oil on the floor, and I wasn't sure exactly quantity to go for, so we're going to go just straight even across the board, cup of oil, cup of absorbent, and then we'll dump the absorbent on it. So that's the first one. Second one we're testing out here is our super clean floor absorbent. You can see there's a full container, 9-ounce cup of dirty oil there, and only a 1/4 cup of floor absorbent. And why, you may ask? Well, for the purposes of this experiment, I'm going to try, because it says it's up to 4 times more absorbent than clay materials and other liquids, different things, whatever. So it is supposed to be more absorbent than some of the other products that we have here today. So I only have a 1/4 of that in there. So we'll try and see. We may have to dump a little bit more on the oil. That's a lot of oil for only just a little bit of absorbent. So that's going to be interesting. So the next thing we have is a cat litter. This is a premium. It was just a dollar store cat litter. Tried to find the cheapest thing I could. So again, we've got a 1-to-1 ratio here, dirty oil to the cat litter. This particular cat litter is the kind that's a little bit, it's more like a sandy type, a very fine cat litter. And the last product we're testing, again, dollar store cat litter. This is more the larger sized cat litter. I don't know what you'd really want to call it there, but this is the larger pieces, where the previous one was that fine sandy material. But again, we've got a 1-to-1 ratio there. So like I said, what we're going to do is we're going to dump the oil out in front of each of these, and then we're going to dump the absorbent on it, and we'll let it sit maybe 5 minutes. According to the super clean directions, it just says let it sit a few minutes, and then you can sweep it up and you're all done with it. So we're going to see which one of these works best. That's number 1. See which one works best. We are going to compare prices of each of these and see. I did it by the pound because they're different size containers. So I just figured out the individual prices per pound, and we'll see overall, which one works the best, which one is the cheapest, and does the cheapest one work the best, or do you need more of it? So it'll be kind of an interesting experiment. So enough talking, explaining what's going on. Let's dump some oil on the floor. All right, here we go. This is painful. I don't know how far this oil is going to go. So hopefully these don't run together. I'm not sure if a 1-to-1, I don't think that's going to quite be enough. That was a lot more oil than it looked like. Yep, I think we're going to have to go 2-to-1. Now that we've started the experiment, I'm not going to start over. So there's 2 cups. Yeah, that did pretty good. All right, so we'll have to do 2-to-1 on each of these. Who else would dump dirty oil on their garage floor for you guys, huh? I am just as anxious as you guys are to see what the results of this is going to be. I've been waiting to try the super clean here for some time, so I've seen it used in other people's videos a little bit, and it seems to work well. So again, we're doing 2 to 1 now, so we got to fill this up. So I'm really excited to see how it works out here. I'm just going to leave, the video is going to be a little long, but I'm going to leave it run so that you guys see the exact results. I'm not editing anything out, you know, type of thing. So if anybody wants to fast forward, that's okay. But I try and keep things honest on the channel. So now, since this one didn't fill the cup, we'll go ahead and just add, since we're doing 2 to 1, we'll just go ahead and add more in here. I will be shocked if that little bit takes care of this huge puddle of oil. That just almost seems unbelievable to me. So that is not going to be enough. So what we're going to do is we're going to put another half a cup. So what that will mean is we will have used 1 full cup of this. So that will be basically 1 to 1 ratio, where everything, all the other ones were 2 to 1. So we'll see here. There we go, yep. So 2 to 1 seems to be working very well here. And there's no real exact science to this. This was just an experiment. I mean, when I get an oil spill on the floor, I dump so much crap all over the place to try and absorb it. Okay, so we did 2 to 1 there. And our last one, we'll dump this guy out here. Of course, there's a crack in the floor right here, so hopefully the oil won't run all over the place. Get that guy, get this going, keep it under control here. Do the perimeter. It's like an ugly pizza here. Okay, there was our 1 cup, 2 to 1. Here's our 2nd cup. There we go. All right, there we have it. I will bring you guys around here while we're waiting. Like I said, the label on that says give it a couple minutes. So I'll bring you guys in here closer so you can see. This was the, I believe, the cheaper, the 2 cat litters, the larger pieces. See how that one's doing. The next one, this is the sandier stuff. Seems like maybe I got quite a bit on the outside edge. You know, I was trying to stop the oil from running too far, because I didn't want my experiment to take over the whole shop. And then same thing, here's the super clean, sort of same thing. There's a lot of kind of loose pieces here on the edge that almost need to be flicked in, if you will. Okay, and then lastly our Safe T Sorb here. Kind of do the same thing, bring those particles in, and that's what it looks like right there. Those are our 4 piles. So let's give this another minute here. We'll get you back over here where you can see. I got a broom and dustpan over here to start cleaning these up. And I don't think any of them are going to perfectly pull and suck all the oil off the floor. I think we're going to have to do a little bit of cleaning on the floor after. So my goal is to sort of control the spill so it doesn't spread, so we suck up most of the oil, and then I don't mind taking a little cleaner and cleaning the floor after. I don't know how you guys like to run your shop, but I don't mind doing a quick wipe on the floor after. I don't expect any product to, you know, suck all the oil up to the point where it looked like there wasn't any oil there, you know, whatsoever. So we'll let that sit just a minute. So basically, with all my gabbing, it's been a few minutes. We're going to start on the side that we started with, which was this cat litter here. Oh boy, this is a mess. Yep, that is a mess. I don't even want to use the broom. I'm making an oily mess out of my broom. It looked like it had done a good job sucking the stuff up off the floor. But the reality is that underneath, it didn't do such a good job. So let's get what we can get here. Yeah, this is a mess. It looked good, but looks can be deceiving. So we're going to dump that out in the garbage, which you guys can't see. And let me grab another towel. This is a spur of the moment here. I'm not a scientist, so let's see what we can do with this one. This seems to be scraping up a lot better. Okay, I would say that one, the sandier cat litter, did a, oh yeah, much better job than the first one. Now we'll do our super clean and see what that looks like. That one kind of looks about the same as the first cat litter, and now the Safe T Sorb. And there was a chunk of ice falling off the roof. Okay, I will bring you guys over here in just a second. All right, so let's take a look here at what we got. So this was the cheaper of the cat litters. You can see it looked good before, but there is a lot of oil left on the floor. Here's the sandier type cat litter. That one seemed to have absorbed the most oil off the floor. Here is the super clean. That kind of middle of the road. It did a little better than the first cat litter did, but not as good as the sandier cat litter. But keep in mind, now we only used 1 cup of the super clean absorbent, where all these other ones we used 2 cups of the material. So that actually is kind of impressive. You know, we're using half as much and getting kind of the same results. So here is the Safe T Sorb. This, I would say, left the most amount of oil on the floor. Definitely. I don't know. I know it's going to be hard for you guys to tell on camera, but this definitely left the most amount of oil on the floor. So now what we're going to do, get you back over here. Make sure you can see what's going on. I got two different cleaners we're going to try here. We have our Super Clean Foamy, and the other one that I use in the shop all the time is Simple Green. So we're going to do two of these with Super Clean and two with Simple Green. So maybe we'll do, we'll give Super Clean the worst here. Spray this on the floor and we'll let this sit. Might have to spray it. That was a lot of oil. We may have to do that one twice. Okay, we'll do our Simple Green. I forgot my spray bottle here is starting to get old. I need a new spray bottle because I just buy the bigger gallon containers of it and then I transfer it into the smaller spray. I don't buy a spray bottle every time. It's not cost effective. So we'll spray this down good. Now we may have to do each of these a couple of times because there was a lot of oil on the floor. All right, let's let those dry down a bit and we'll come back and take a look at them. Okay, so while those dry down a little bit, let's talk about pricing. So like I said, because these are all different size containers, what I did was just break it down. How much does each of those cost per pound? So the very first one, that guy right there, that was the cheapest cat litter, the larger granules, per pound at the dollar store without sales tax. All these numbers do not include any sales tax. It comes out to 25 cents a pound. So the second one, that guy right there, that is the sandier type cat litter. Again, dollar store, no sales tax, is 90 cents a pound. So quite a bit more for that one. So then we have our Super Clean, which is right there. That, of course, yeah, that one's the most expensive. That is $3.33 a pound. And our last candidate here, yep, that guy, the Safe T Sorb, that is 18 cents a pound. So that makes it the cheapest product out of all of them. So, if I were to look at this again, and I would say that the first cat litter and the Safe T Sorb, obviously those two are the cheapest. One's 18 cents, Safe T Sorb's 18, cat litter's 25. Safe T Sorb is a little bit cheaper there. If you wanted to just compare those two, the Safe T Sorb is the product to buy if you're looking for that. They, to me, comparison on the floor, they did the exact same job with the exact same quantity of material. So I would just buy the Safe T Sorb because it's a little bit cheaper. So now if we compare the sandier style cat litter with the Super Clean, obviously we still have a big price difference. The cat litter was 90 cents a pound and the Super Clean is $3.33 a pound. But we need to keep in mind that the Super Clean, we used half as much as the cat litter. So as we continue on with this video, I just want to show you the difference. This was the 2 applications of Super Clean degreaser, and this was 2 applications of Simple Green. You can see those 2 are starting to dry up pretty good. Those are not, because they're still an oily residue mess. So I'm going to take the Super Clean to this and clean that up. Okay, so if you watched this far in the video and you saw the comparison and you thought to yourself, you know what, I don't care what it costs, I just want a product that's going to make it as easy as possible to clean up oil off the floor. I don't care what I have to use, how much I have to use. I'm in a hurry. I want my shop floor. It's brand new. I want it to stay nice and clean. I don't want to have to scrub the floor. What product do I use? Well, we're not going to test these 2 because we know that they're mediocre, right? So I got 2 more. I just did half a cup of oil this time because I have to clean up the mess and you don't. So we're going to try each of these products, and we're just going to go with a very generous dollop of each product. We're not measuring anything. We're just going to make the oil completely disappear so you can't see it anymore. And I'll bring you over after. I do have to say right off the bat that as I'm applying this, the Super Clean did do a better job absorbing. I'm definitely using more of the cat litter. That is for sure. Oh my goodness, yes. Alright, I got one tiny spot here where a little bit of oil kind of popped up. So we'll cover that up, Okay. Now, I got oil spots popping up through here. I basically want to get it so you don't see any fresh oil popping through. That's the goal. Alright, so we're going to let these sit a couple minutes and then we'll come back and see which one cleans up better. Alright, so we've been sitting here about 5 minutes now, and I mean, you saw I put way more cat litter out than I did Super Clean, and there's the oil poking through it again. Here's the Super Clean right there. So it'll be really interesting to see how these clean up. So let's go ahead and start cleaning up here. Once again, the label says just leave it a few minutes. So I imagine the longer you left it, the easier it would be. But that's all it says right here. Spread or pour absorbent on spill. Give absorbent a few minutes to work. Sweep it up. Dispose as per regulations. So there's the label. And we'll start with the cat litter first. Or wait, no, let's see. I did Super Clean first. So we got to do Super Clean first. Now this says to sweep it up, but I already got oil on my broom. So we are just going to use the rag. All right. That's the cat litter. That's the Super Clean. So the Super Clean spray degreasers have been fantastic. But the floor absorbent, I don't know. I put a lot on there. I gave it quite a few minutes, the same amount of time that the cat litter had. And I think that the sandy cat litter, to me, did a better job. So, but now I'm going to take my foamy Super Clean which works better than any other degreaser I have, and I'm going to finish cleaning the floor up. All right, all cleaned up. I'll let that dry. That was a lot of work. Battery's dying, so we'll close this out here pretty quick. I know it was a long video, but to me, I want to pass on as much information to you guys as I can. Just trying to make everybody's lives easier. You saw the results. You choose for yourself what product you want to use. They all do work. They all have different price ranges. And again, you decide what's best for your shop. So if any of you have used a different product besides what I've used today, and I don't mean brand of kitty litter or something like that, but I mean a completely different oil absorbent product that you think would be worth testing, leave it in the comment section down below, because hey, I'm open to try it. I made a mess on the floor here for you guys. I'll do it again. So yeah, let me know what you think of this video. If it was helpful to you, I appreciate it. Leave me a comment down below. Please subscribe to the channel. I do these videos to help you guys out, and it really helps me out by you hitting subscribe and the bell icon. I really do appreciate it. Please don't forget the thumbs up on the way out the door. Thanks for watching, and hey, I sure hope to see you guys on the next video.